Imagine a robot dog that can sprint at 5 meters per second, climb stairs in the rain, inspect power plants all by itself, and even front flip on command. In today's video, we're diving into the Deep Robotics Quadruped lineup: Light 3, X20, X30, Libex, and Lynx M30. Deep Robotics is a Chinese robotics company focused on high-performance quadruped robots for real-world use, inspection, security, research, and education. Unlike some robot dog projects that are mostly for show, these platforms are already working in factories, power substations, tunnels, and campuses, doing autonomous patrols and inspections. Their lineup ranges from a relatively affordable R&D platform, the Light 3, all the way up to rugged, weatherproof inspection robots like the X20 and X30. Let's start with the most accessible one, the Light 3. This is Deep Robotics' advanced quadruped designed for education, research, and development, and it's also the one aimed at serious hobbyists in universities. The Light 3 has about 12 degrees of freedom with high-torque joint modules, giving it very fluid, animal-like motion. It can perform complex moves, walking, trotting, running up to around 4 meters per second, climbing 15 to 18 centimeter steps, and even doing jumps, flips, and dance routines. Battery life is roughly 1.5 to 2 hours, with a range of several kilometers per charge. It supports payloads up to about 7.5 kilograms, which is enough to mount cameras, compute modules, or small robotic arms. On the sensing side, you get IMU and balance sensors, depth or wide-angle cameras, and options for LiDAR on the higher configurations. From a developer perspective, Light 3 is very open. There are versions with ROS support, SDKs, and standard interfaces like Ethernet, USB, HDMI, and multiple power rails for your own modules. University and lab research in locomotion, reinforcement learning, and autonomous navigation. Education and robotics clubs that want a real quadruped platform instead of a simulation. Experimental projects for inspection, telepresence, or creative installations and shows. Think of Light 3 as your sandbox. You can teach it new behaviors, hook it up to your own AI stack, and push the limits of legged locomotion. Next up is the X20, part of the X series designed specifically for industrial inspection and patrol. Where Light 3 is a flexible R&D platform, X20 is built to work all day in real facilities. X20 supports precise navigation, dynamic obstacle avoidance, terrain recognition, and human-robot interaction. It can climb stairs, step over tall obstacles, and handle outdoor terrain like gravel, slopes, and platforms. You can equip it with LiDAR, depth cameras, dual light pan tilt cameras, visible plus thermal, 5G, GPS RTK, and even a robotic arm. The platform has strong payload capacity, with up to about 40 kilograms maximum load, while still maintaining a few hours of operation time. Some configurations support wireless or autonomous charging, enabling 24/7 duty cycle patrols. In short, X20 is a tool. It's designed so integrators can attach sensors and software to automate inspection jobs that humans currently do on foot. Power plants, substations, and industrial sites where it patrols and reads meters, checks for anomalies, and sends live video or thermal data back to a control room. Large campuses, warehouses, and factories for security patrols and asset monitoring. Situations where you need reliable all-terrain robots but a full humanoid is overkill. Exact pricing will vary with configuration and region, but the X20 is significantly more expensive than Light 3 and is marketed to enterprise and government customers rather than individual buyers. Think of it in the category of other industrial inspection robots, where total system cost, robot plus sensors plus software, sits in the tens of thousands of dollars or more. If X20 is the workhorse, X30 is the extreme conditions specialist. Deep Robotics has been showcasing X30 doing autonomous inspections in very harsh outdoor environments over long periods. X30 is designed to operate from roughly -20 degrees Celsius up to around 55 degrees Celsius with IP67 level protection against dust and water. It handles complex weather, high temperatures, wind, dust, and rain, while still walking over uneven terrain, stairs, and slopes. Like X20, X30 supports LiDAR, depth cameras, high-resolution visible and thermal imaging, 5G, GPS, RTK, and more. In real deployments, X30 has been used to perform hundreds of fully autonomous inspections across large substations, maintaining high identification accuracy on equipment and meter readings. Outdoor power infrastructure and utility grids where inspections must continue in bad weather. Oil and gas or mining industries with dust, heat, and potentially hazardous environments. Any scenario where downtime or human risk is high and a rugged autonomous platform can save time and improve safety. Just like X20, X30 is priced as an enterprise solution and typically sold as part of a complete inspection or patrol system, including cloud or on-premise software, not as a consumer product. You can think of X30 as one of the top tiers in Deep Robotics' lineup, both in capability and in expected budget. Now let's talk about Libax. Libax is an all-terrain quadruped that Deep Robotics highlights for its ability to handle obstacles and platforms at speed. Libax can climb platforms up to around 80 centimeters and reach speeds of roughly 5 meters per second on suitable surfaces. It can walk continuously up steps roughly 22 centimeters high, making it very capable on man-made infrastructure like stairs and edges. Deep Robotics positions this robot for scenarios that need both agility and speed, such as rapid response patrols, emergency inspection runs, or advanced R&D on high-speed legged locomotion. You can think of Libax as a high-performance runner in the lineup, balancing fast speed with serious obstacle climbing ability. Finally, we have Lynx M30. Deep Robotics has been promoting its all-terrain Lynx platforms as versatile quadrupeds for both inspection and general-purpose robotics research, and M30 is a newer member of that family. Lynx robots are built around Deep Robotics' motion control technology, meaning they inherit the same stable, dynamic locomotion used in their industrial platforms. The M-Series is intended to be a flexible platform for future applications, and Deep Robotics has already teased more content and training resources for Lynx robots alongside Light 3. Expected use cases include campus patrol, indoor-outdoor inspection, and AI research where you want a robust body with room to customize sensors and algorithms. Public pricing details for Lynx M30 are typically contact sales, reflecting that it is targeted primarily to institutions and integrators rather than individual hobbyists. In general, you can assume it will be priced above a basic Light 3, but potentially below fully ruggedized X-Series deployments depending on configuration. So that's the Deep Robotics quadruped lineup in a nutshell. From the Light 3 robot dog that can flip, dance, and run lab experiments, to the X20 and X30 that quietly patrol massive industrial sites in all kinds of weather, plus the Libax and Lynx M30 platforms for high-speed and next-gen applications. Which one would you want to test drive first, and what would you teach it to do? Let me know in the comments. If you found this breakdown useful, hit like, subscribe for more robotics and AI content, and I'll see you in the next one.